Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome to a game that's just been, relatively newly released called the Test Reality Check. Now, I've done plenty of tests from this series before, but wanted to get to this one since, of course, it's new in the series and I want to see what I get. So let's get right into it, shall we? And if you haven't already guessed by this image, I'm going to assume that it's going to be very, very, very creepy. Warning, this experience is not for those easily offended. This experience offers many things you may not wish to hear and simply may not be able to handle. Player and viewer discretion is advised. This experience uses an autosave feature that will save your session periodically. If your session comes to an end abruptly for any reason, you can continue your session from the title screen. Think hard before locking in your choices and take the time to analyze your answers before making a decision. If you make a mistake or decide to change your mind later, there's no going back and your answer will be locked in for the session. This is intentional and you've been advised. Diary of the Madman. Humanity is the only disease that can cure itself. You haphazardly place one foot in front of the other and wander aimlessly through the void. Inside of the inside. The art style has definitely improved over the time of going through this. You twist and tumble and fall through the twisting abyss until your essence is scattered beyond the unknown. The voice of reason. Well, hello there. I guess since you arrived, we should just jump right into things. If you've been here before, you know exactly what this is. If you're new here, then behold. I'm about to ask you a heckload of overly personal questions, and you're going to provide me with very simple answers using absolutely no context whatsoever, other than the context your mind creates for itself. I may ask you questions that feel very similar to those previous, or perhaps they could appear to be the same question, but worded in a slightly different way. Think carefully before answering each and every question. Sometimes our minds will pick up on subtle differences that could change your answer entirely, or shed light on a new perspective. By the end of this, the goal is to walk away from this experience feeling as though you've gained something. But maybe you won't. I'm not a fortune teller. I can't see the future. Either way, you're going to take away whatever you wish to take away from this experience, and that might be positive, it may not. With that being said, I should be able to get a pretty decent understanding of you as a person as long as you're 100% honest with all of your answers. If you lie about anything, you're only hurting yourself here, so make yourself comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's not an experience for the sensitive. This is not an experience for the deafened ears and closed minds. This is an opportunity for growth, and growth only comes from discomfort. I get it, but at the same time, I don't understand why the box, the voice of reason and his text speech, along with his image, has to disappear every time that you progress. Maybe that's just a feature of the game, because maybe there's going to be multiple people. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell for sure at this moment. But how does it work, you might be wondering? Magic, I guess? Naturally, though. I'm gonna tell you a bunch of stuff your mind probably already knows, but perhaps rests at the back of your consciousness rather than the ever-so-useful forefront where you may access it on a regular basis. Hopefully you find this experience useful in some way, but if you don't, then just remember, you get what you paid for, and it doesn't appear that I'm getting paid by the hour to put up with your crap. If this resonates with you, then great. And if it doesn't, and you feel like your time would have been better spent elsewhere, then I'm sure I'll read your blog about it. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Here comes the basic questions to start with. We'll begin with this process now. Do you believe you're living up to your full potential? Not at all. Do you feel content with where you are in life? Yeah. Are you satisfied with how you spend your free time? Yeah. Do you often reflect on your purpose? Not really. Do you feel in control of your emotions? Yeah. Are you comfortable with change? Not always. Do you seek approval from others more than you like? Yes, definitely. Do you believe your life has meaning? Yeah, I do. Are you quick to forgive yourself? I feel like not as often as I should. Do you prioritize your own needs regularly? Yes. Are you happy with your current relationships? Yes. Do you believe in second chances? Yes. Afraid of being alone? Yeah. Do you dwell on past mistakes? Yes, I do dwell on the past mistakes. Do you find it easy to open up with others? No. Do you think you have a healthy work-life balance? No. Are you proud of your accomplishments? Yeah, I think so. Do you set goals for yourself regularly? Yeah. Do you have a clear life direction? Yeah. Do you believe in fate? I do, somewhat. Do you value honesty above all others? Honestly, the only thing I value more above honesty is compassion. Do you feel comfortable expressing your emotions? Not always. Good listener? I like to think so. Do you forgive easily? Yes. Are you driven by a fear of failure? Not by a fear of failure. Do you like to take risks? Usually no. Do you value peace over excitement? Yes. Do you prioritize self-improvement? I guess so. Are you kind to yourself in your thoughts? Not always, no. Do you prefer stability over spontaneously? Yes. Do you believe everyone deserves a second chance? Yes. I think everyone deserves a second chance. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, even with those who've murdered someone, I don't think they deserve a death penalty. I think they deserve to have life in prison. So, like, even if that's their second chance, so to speak, it's better than dying. Do you find it easy to ask for help? No. Do you ever question your beliefs? No. I'm not afraid of making big changes. I just don't like making them. Do you feel a sense of community? I mean, with you guys, definitely, but, like, in my real life, could be better. Are you comfortable with vulnerability? No. Do you believe you deserve happiness? Yes. Do you keep most of your thoughts private? Yes. Do you reflect on your dreams and goals often? Yes and no. I do reflect on my dreams, but not often my goals, so I'll say yes. Are you patient with yourself? Yes. Do you feel fulfilled in your career? No, I want more. Do you feel grateful every day? Yeah. Do you feel empathy for others easily? I would say so. Are you able to let go of past hurts? I'd say yes, eventually. I do hold myself to high standards, and I do believe people can truly change. Maybe not everyone, but for the most part, if they try, they can. Are you happy with your level of self-discipline? No. Do you feel like you have a purpose in life? Yeah, I do. Do you trust your intuition? Not always, no. Are you open to numerous perspectives? I like to think so. Alright, I think we're done with these ones for now. It's about time we move on to questions with a bit more substance. Don't be afraid to answer honestly here. Questions are going to get more personal and in-depth as we go down this deep, dark rabbit hole of subconscious. Let's not waste any time. Here we go. Do you feel like you're truly seen and understood by those closest to you? No. you at peace with the choices you made are you at peace with choices you've made that change the course of your life? Yes. Do you believe you're healed from painful experiences in your past? Not fully, no. Do you genuinely love yourself beyond your accomplishments or appearance? Yeah, I love beyond my accomplishments and appearance, yes, I do. Are you willing to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself? Probably not. Do you feel like you're doing enough to make a difference in the world? I like to think so. When you make mistakes, do you treat yourself with the same compassion you show others? Not always, no. Are you happy with the way you manage your time each day? Not always, no. Do you feel your relationships bring out the best in you? No. Have you allowed yourself to dream big without feeling failure? Yes. Do you believe you're worthy of unconditional love? Yes. Are you proud of the way you respond to challenges? Yeah. Do you trust yourself to make difficult decisions? Yeah, I guess so. Are you honest with yourself about the habits that hold you back? Not always, no. Do you feel inspired by the life you're building for yourself? Yeah, I like to think so. Are you willing to risk vulnerability to build closer connections? Yes. Do you allow yourself to feel a full range of emotions without shame? No. Do you think it's possible to live without regrets? I think after a certain point that throughout life it's impossible not to make a decision that you regret. But I think by the point that you die, if you live to be natural life, you can come to terms with the acceptance with what you did, so... Well, but you're gonna make regrets, so I'm gonna say no. Do you find joy in the small everyday moments of life? Yes. Afraid of expressing your deepest dreams? Yes. Have you accepted aspects of yourself that you've once struggled to embrace? Yeah, I've definitely accepted parts of myself that I've struggled to embrace before. Are you open to changing your mind when presented with new perspectives? I like to think so. Do you feel a deep sense of gratitude for where you are in life? I do feel grateful where I am right now. Are you able to recognize when you're pushing yourself too hard? Yes. Do you seek external validation more often than you wish you did? Yes. Have you forgiven those who may have hurt you deeply? Some I have, some I haven't. So, but because I have, I'll say yes. Do you have a sense of what happiness means to you personally? I'll say no, I don't have a clear sense. Are you content with the memories you've created in life? Yes. Do you often regret the things you didn't say or do? Yes. Are you more critical of yourself than others are? Yes. Do you take time to celebrate your progress no matter how small? Yes. Are you willing to let go of relationships that no longer serve you? Yes. Do you feel like your life aligns with your core values? No. Do you allow yourself to be fully present with the people you love? For the most part, yes. Are you living a life that reflects with what's most important to you? No. Do you believe that your current life will lead you to fulfillment? Yes. Are you willing to take risks to pursue your dreams even if they seem impractical? No. If you can hear yourself 4 times, you may have hurt others. Yeah. Do you make choices that honor your true needs, not just your wants? Yeah, I'd say so. Are you satisfied with the way you express love to those around you? No. Do you feel secure enough to be your authentic self, even if others disappear? No. Are you able to recognize when something is no longer good for you? No. Do you trust yourself to make changes you know you need? No. Are you willing to move forward without closure in situations that lack it? No, because I tend to draw on that. Do you feel like you're on a journey of growth and learning? Yeah. Are you able to recognize when you are self-sabotaging? I don't think so. Do you find it easy to accept compliments and praise? No. Do you make it an effort to understand and forgive yourself for your weaknesses? Are you willing to set boundaries even if it disappoints others? Yes. Do you believe you deserve a life full of love, joy, and peace? Yes. Interesting. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, homie. I believe I already got a pretty good idea of what we're working with here. I just want to ask you one last set of questions to make sure we're completely locked in before I give my analysis. We can expect the same kinds of questions as before, but with a little bit more meat on the bone, if you will. Let's dive right in. Do you hide parts of yourself from others because you feel they wouldn't escape the real you? Yes. Is there someone from your past you still think about but pretend... Wait, is there someone from your past that you still think about but pretend you don't? Yes. Do you truly believe you're deserving of things you long for? No. Have you ever hurt someone you love because you're simply hurting yourself? Yes. Are you afraid of what might surface if you allowed yourself to be completely alone with your thoughts? Yes. Do you ever feel like you're faking happiness to avoid burdening others? Yes. Is there a part of you that still feels undeserving of love? Yeah. Have you ever sabotaged something good in your life out of a fear it might end? I don't think so. Do you cling to certain relationships because you're afraid of what life might look like if you're without them? Yes. Are you avoiding truths about yourself because they're too painful to confront? I don't think so. Do you ever worry that deep down you're not as good as the person you want to be? Yeah. Is there something you want to say to someone but feel like you never could? Yes. Do you ever stay busy to avoid reflecting on things you'd rather not face? Yes. Do you ever find yourself envying people who seem more confident or at peace? Not really, no. Have you ever felt completely and utterly alone? Yes. Is there something you wish you could change about yourself but you don't know how? Yes. Do you feel like you're a different person with different people and that makes you feel inauthentic? No. Are you still angry about something from your past that you can't let go of? Yeah. Do you believe if people knew your deepest insecurities, they would judge you? Yeah. Have you ever stayed in a situation that hurt you just because it was familiar? Yes. Do you hold on to resentment because it's easier than confronting your pain? Yes. Are there parts of your identity you compromise for the sake of others' acceptance? Yes. Do you compare yourself to others and feel like you fall short? Yes. Do you ever resent someone else's happiness or success? No. Are there things about yourself that you hide even from people closest to you? Yes. Do you feel like you rely on validation from others to feel good about yourself? Yes. Have you ever put others' needs before your own to the point where it hurt you? Yeah. Is there a memory you try and suppress because it still brings up shame or regret? Yes. Do you ever feel like you have to earn the love and care of others? Yes. Are you afraid to ask of what you really want, fearing it might push people away? Yeah. Do you sometimes feel like you're living a life you don't recognize or want? Yeah. Is there a part of your personality you're ashamed of or try and hide? Yeah. Do you avoid certain people or places because they bring up difficult memories? Yeah. Have you made a decision that made you unhappy because you wanted to please others? Yes. Are you afraid that you isn't enough for people you love? Yeah. Do you stay silent about things that truly matter to keep the peace? Yeah. Have you ever settled for less than you deserve because it felt safe? Yes. Do you feel resentment towards someone and haven't told them how you truly feel? Yeah. Do you struggle to accept praise because you don't believe it's deserved? No, I think I deserve it. I just don't like accepting it, I guess. I don't know. Is there a relationship in your life that drains you emotionally but feel guilty of letting go of? Yeah. Do you feel like you need to pretend to be strong even when you're not? Yeah. Are you afraid of letting people see you struggle? Yes. Do you sometimes feel shame of things you dream about or wish for? Yes. Have you held on to a grudge because it feels like you're only part of a painful situation? No. Do you feel like you're living a life more focused on survival than fulfillment? No. Is there someone you feel you need to forgive but can't bring yourself to do it? No. Do you ever feel that your deepest fears or insecurities might be true? Yeah. Are you afraid of the life you're living isn't truly your own? Yeah. Have you ever wished you could start something over completely and become someone else? Yes. Do you worry that you're not leaving the kind of legacy you want to be remembered by? No. Alright, I think we're done here. After learning so much about you based on the answers you provided, I can guarantee you one thing and one thing only. I'm about to drop some truth bombs on you, whether you like what I have to say or not. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Open your mind, your heart, and soul and listen well. My analysis is as follows. You're probably right here right now because something inside you feels off. Maybe you don't know why, or maybe you do and it's just too damn hard to admit it. You hold yourself to a brutal standard, always feeling like you need to be more disciplined, more accomplished, more like the version of yourself you think the world wants to see. But let's be real. You're drowning under the weight of your own expectations, aren't you? You keep sprinting on this mental treadmill thinking it'll take you somewhere, but somehow you always end up back where you started, exhausted and wondering why it was off. Feels like it was slipping through your fingers. And part of you thinks you deserve it. Deep down you carry around this insidious feeling that maybe, just maybe, you're not good enough. You got this voice in your head that whispers lies you've started to believe. That you're lazy, flawed, just not capable of getting it together. You see everyone else with their polished lives and tidy solutions and you think, why can't I be like that? Why is it always me who struggles? But let's get one thing straight. You're not alone in this. You're not the only one who feels lost, who gets stuck, who breaks down on the days when life feels like a mountain you're not sure ever summit. But here's the truth no one tells you. Those cracks you try so hard to hide, they're part of your humanity, your realness. You're not failing because you're struggling because you're alive. And the hardest thing in the world is to show up every day, messy and imperfect, with doubts gnawing at you and scars you wish would heal faster. Life isn't here to hand you happiness wrapped in a neat little bow. It's here to shape you, to chip away at the parts that no longer serve you, to pull you through the fire again and again until you realize that maybe, just maybe, there's a beauty of being unfinished. Think about it. All those times you felt like giving up, the days where you couldn't take on one more hit, you're still here. Every mistake, every failure, every heartbreak has only added layers to your character, made you tougher, even if it's scar tissue that's formed along the way. That sensitivity you try and bury, that's part of your strength. That's what gives you empathy, depth, and a capacity to feel things that most people run from. Stop measuring yourself against some imaginary version of perfection. Life isn't a lottery climbing to some final goal where you make it. Honestly, this is so deep. Why is it so deep and good? Like, this doesn't have to hit so hard. Because this is certainly something else. Life is a river. It's meant to flow, to move, to sometimes crash and break things apart and then soften and quiet again. And maybe you feel out of control sometimes, like you're tumbling through it all, clinging to a few fragments of certainty. But that's the human experience. That's what it means to be here, living a life that isn't always tidy, but it is yours. So listen, here's what I need you to remember. You are enough. You are enough on your worst days, your tired days, your angry days. You're enough when you're lost, enough when you're doubting, enough when you're still figuring out who you are. Life will beat you down, making you question everything and ask you to get back up once more time than you think you can. And you know what? Every time you do, every time you keep going, that's not weakness, that's not failure, that's grit. And some days you're going to look back and see every stumble, every heartbreak, every tear streaked night as a part of a masterpiece of you. The person who refused to quit, the person who, despite it all, found the strength to keep showing up. You're still here, and you're going to be okay. I can assure you of that, my friends. One more thing. Your gifted word is unity. Hang on to this word. It will make sense by the end of the session. I will write that up, I guess, because that is certainly something to... Yeah, so... This is... Let me check. Gifted word is unity. I feel like I got unity before. Wherever. I'm looking back through all my other previous words. But yeah, I didn't actually get unity before. Whether you agree with my words or not, just know that my analysis is only half of the journey, and perhaps not even the most meaningful part of the journey as a whole. The questions that you ask yourself in life are often far more telling than the answers. The journey is often far more rewarding than the destination, and the person who understands you better than anyone ever could is you. I hope this experience helps you move forward, and I hope you're able to see past the positives and use it to your advantage. You're on your own from here, and destiny rests on your incredibly capable hands. Thank you so much for taking time to play the test reality check. We really hope you enjoyed your experience. Much like many of our other experiments, this game can be replayed in the future to get a different result. Feel free to play again and revisit the test after some time has passed to see what fantastic things await for you. As we do with all our games, we'd like you to have the opportunity to be chosen as a character in our future games. We also like to do something very unique with this special gifted word you've been given that's different from our previous projects, so keep reading. Many of the characters you see in our games are actually names of players, or names of chosen by players from previous titles. If you wish to partake of upcoming titles and have your name selected to be in a future game, please leave a comment with your gifted word included, but that's not all. We'll also be selecting players, new and old, based on their gifted words to be a part of something really special that we're working on, completely separate from the naming characters. Participation is completely optional, so if you do not wish to be in the game or choose the name of a character to be in a future title, then simply leave your gifted word out of your comments and we'll not select it for you. We read each and every comment we get on all our titles, so none are missed. We also use these comments to help develop future titles, such as our big project Chasing Demons, which you can wishlist now on Steam. If you're new to our titles, then just know that each person is given a word unique to them from each of our games, which they will then be able to combine in Chasing Demons to create a custom tailored gaming experience specific to each individual. Which means that what appears in your playthrough of Chasing Demons may not appear in your friend's experience when they play, ensuring that each player gets their own unique version of the game. Once again, thank you all so much for your support, and we hope to see you again in the next one. Until next time, treat others with kindness, stay positive, and always remember, it might be stormy now, but it can't rain forever. Which, that's definitely a pleasant little game. It's like, yeah, they definitely made a lot of different text series, and they have been quite an interesting thing. So, hopefully enough, we'll see this Chasing Demon game soon enough. And I'll just pass through all of the credits, but I don't think there's anything else that needs to be seen. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path wherever that might lead you into the future, and hope to see you guys again next time, everybody.